Sometimes I don't understand people. Why would anyone want to hurt an innocent animal? It doesn't matter how often we hear about dreadful animal cruelty, it never ceases to shock me and it never becomes any easier to take in. When Alfonso Galindo spotted strange marks on his patio in Otay Mesa, California, he became suspicious. For several months, mysterious staining repeatedly appeared in the same area where his children and family dog play. Worried and suspicious, the father of two installed a surveillance camera to find out the truth. Sadly, Alfonso's discovery was only the tip of the iceberg. One day, when Alfonso Galindo arrived home, he found Pupa, his 7-year-old poodle mix, acting oddly. Once again, the unusual stains were found on his patio. He also noticed Pupa rolling on the ground, seemingly trying to wipe something away from her eyes, Alfonso told Inside Edition. Alfonso went straight to the surveillance footage, but nothing could have prepared him for the distressful discovery. It's heartbreaking to see, it really is, to see our dog suffering in that manner, Alfonso said. As he went further back in the saved footage, he saw something even more disturbing.
Also, if you've not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these animal stories every day. Now, back to the story.
The video showed Pupa waiting safely behind a metal gate as a postal worker approaches carrying mail. From under the pile of letters, Alfonso said the worker pulls out something and hits Pupa with it. Pupa is no threat behind the gate fence, but that didn't stop the mailman from pulling the trigger on what appears to be a can of pepper spray hanging from his wrist, spraying through the fence toward Pupa. "You can see his finger on the trigger," said Galindo as he showed Inside Edition the video. He decides to walk right in front of the gate and nonchalantly spray the dog. When poor Pupa falls to the ground in obvious distress, the mailman deposits the mail and carries on as if nothing happened. Alfonso started reviewing months' worth of the saved footage, and Alfonso discovered that the spraying happened not once, but 11 times. The family dog appeared to be sprayed by the same mailman every time. According to Alfonso, his family never received any complaints about Pupa. "My gate is over here, where my dog is obviously behind," Alfonso said, showing that his dog is kept 3 feet from the mailbox. Unfortunately, it was not just Pupa who suffered from this abusive postman. The spray affected the children as well, who were exposed to the spray as they played with their beloved dog. "They've been sick with respiratory issues," he said. Alfonso explained that his family had visited the emergency room countless times because both 3-year-old Alfonso Jr. and 1-year-old Regina suffered respiratory problems. A couple of weeks ago, both children were diagnosed with asthma, according to 10 News. "I believe what he's done to our family is criminal," Alfonso said. The father has now filed a police report in addition to making a complaint to the U.S. Postal Service. Police are actively investigating the issue, and apparently Alfonso's family are not the only ones who are affected by this cruel postal worker. Other dog owners who live just blocks from the Galindo home have come forward, and they believe their pets also were targeted by the same man. One devastated owner revealed that his 9-year-old dog, who was also behind a gate, started to squirm in pain after the mail carrier had been to their home. Hours later, his dog's eyes were still red, according to 10 News. The postal worker has not been identified, but USPS released a public apology after an internal investigation. In a statement, the USPS said, "On behalf of the United States Postal Service, we want to apologize to the Galindo family and Pupa. We do not condone our employees behaving in a manner which is not professional and courteous. The appropriate personnel and corrective action will be taken, as well as training given to all local letter carriers." That left me with a question. Is this person going to be retrained and put back on my route? That's not going to cut it, said Alfonso. "I really hope they find and punish the monster who did this to the poor pup. No one should harm another living creature that doesn't pose a threat. This should be a given, not something that needs to be taught." Sadly, this mailman not only hurt innocent animals, but he also put Alfonso's children in danger. He should already be in custody.
If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with your friends and family. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.